Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be doing a calming feel-good flow, but it'll still be challenging. So come find a seat on your mat and find a neutral spine. Feel-good flows are probably my favorite type of flow because, well, they just feel really good and they help you find that flow state. It was a rainy, cozy day when I did this flow, so I've added a gentle rain track to help you create that calming atmosphere in your part of the world. Alrighty, let's get started and let's set that intention to just flow and focus in the present and move slowly and purposefully. On the next inhale, we're going to reach the arms up, tuck the lower ribs in, and then bring that right arm to the ground and left arm reaches up and over. So you can do this in whichever seated pose you chose. Just get that left side stretch. Bring it back to the middle, take a breath. And then inhale again, reach both arms up, tuck the lower ribs in. And side stretch on the other side. Left hand to the ground, right arm reaches up and over. Nice, bring it back to the middle, take a breath. And then come on forwards into child's pose and rounding to tabletop. Just gonna gently warm the spine up here by just snaking back and forth a little bit, moving the hips and the shoulders side to side. And then press up and down with the shoulder blades. It's kind of like a mini cat-cow here, but we're just using those shoulders, warming the shoulders up. Good. Walk the hands out a little bit, tuck the toes under, come up into your plank, and then lift the hips up and back with an exhale to your first downward facing dog. Let the chest relax down towards the mat. Find length in the spine. By finding that length in the spine, we allow the decompression of the spine, which feels fantastic. So definitely bend the knees and the hamstrings. If you need a little bit more leeway in the back. Good, come on forwards to plank, lower down. Inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, bend the knees if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Then very slowly tiptoe your way up between the hands. Come into a halfway lift, neutral spine, hands on the legs. Then exhale, fold all the way forwards. Again, bend those knees. Slowly with an inhale, rise all the way up to mountain pose, connect the palms, and exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach the arms up, add a tiny back bend, and then exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right leg back, bring the right knee to the mat, get your base, and then inhale, rise up to low lunge. Focus on the flow, not how the pose looks. Focus on how it feels today. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Inhale, raise the right leg up, step the left leg back. And then lower forwards and down, bring the knees to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good, take a breath. Inhale, raise the right leg up, step it forwards between the hands, lower the left knee to the mat. inhale, lift up to that low lunge. Really find comfort here. Keep it gentle. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift off of the left knee. Exhale, step it forwards, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And find that nice spinal wave all the way up to mountain. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Take a breath. We'll be doing it one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat and step the left leg back this time. Bring the left knee to the mat. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Lift off the left knee. Step the right foot back to plank. Bring the knees to the mat, lower forwards and down. Inhale to cobra. Really press the chest forward. Feel that nice opening in the front side. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe sinking into the heels a little bit more, sinking the chest a little bit more towards the mat. Deepening into these poses. Very good. Inhale, raise the left leg a little bit and step it between the hands. Lower the right knee to the mat once you have your base. Inhale back up to that low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, raise off of the right knee. And then exhale, step it forwards between the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Neutral spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Exhale, hands down through the middle. Very good. Take a breath. Inhale, reach the arms back up. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale one more time to halfway lift. Then exhale, step it back to plank. Take a breath. And either bring the knees to the mat or heading straight to chaturanga. Then inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here. Maybe going a little bit deeper again into your downward dog. And keeping a bend in the knees if you need it. So 2 options for this next pose. Either inhale and come straight into a side plank, stacking the feet or placing them one in front of the other. Or if you're more advanced, inhale, raise the right leg up. Then bring it in towards the chest, coming into that side plank on one leg. So we're opening that right arm up towards the sky. And trying to stack the right leg on top of the left for a side plank tree pose. Make sure you have a good base here if you're attempting this variation. And then from here, we're going to step it up into our runner's lunge. So we need to head to down dog and 3-legged dog to do this, and that's okay. Just get to your runner's lunge. And after you find your foundation there, then inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Make sure you have a nice base. And on the next exhale, we're going to bend down towards that front right leg, bringing the arms behind us, trying to balance in our pyramid pose. Then inhale back to high lunge. Make sure this movement is slow and controlled. Bring that back left heel to the mat if you feel like you're losing your balance here. And go from warrior one to pyramid. One more. Exhaling down towards that front right leg and bringing the hands to the mat for a longer hold. If you're unable to get the hands to the mat, that's okay. Just hover up. Maybe bring the left heel to the mat, palms together, or bending the right knee so you can bring the hands to the mat. Good, then bend the right knee. Lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Revolved side angle pose, and then bring the left knee to the mat. Reach with the right arm for the left foot and pull it in towards the body. Release the left foot, come back into that runner's lunge, and step the right foot back for plank. Lower forwards and down, taking your variation of the flow, then inhale to upward dog or cobra and open to the side either in your cobra or in your upward facing dog. Good, then exhale to downward facing dog. Take a breath or two. Take your time to get here. Taking you to the other side now, raise the left leg up if you're more advanced. If you're more beginner, then head straight to that side plank. Opening the body towards the left this time. Hold for a breath. And then wherever you are, prepare to bring that left leg up between the hands. Coming into the runner's lunge. Get your foundation, get your base. And then inhale up to high lunge. Take a breath, and if this next transition is a bit difficult for you, you can bring that back right heel to the mat. Exhale down towards the front left leg and try and extend it. Inhale back up, high lunge. Exhale down towards the front left leg, nice and slow and controlled, arms come behind you. Inhale back up, high lunge. And then exhale one more time down towards that left leg. Hands can come down to the mat. Maybe bend the knee. Maybe keep the hands off the mat if it's a bit tricky for you. To find your variation and take a few deep breaths, stretching that left hamstring and cough. Good, bend that front left leg, open the left arm up towards the ceiling, keeping the right knee lifted. And then bring the right knee to the mat, reach back with the left arm for the right foot, pull it in towards the body. Breath. Then release the right foot, turn back towards the front of the mat, lift off of the right knee, and step the left leg back, taking your flow and ending up in cobra or upward facing dog, and then adding 2 twists to the side. Up and back into your downward facing dog. Take a couple deep breaths. Next inhale, we're gonna raise that left leg up. Bring it into the chest, turn the leg so it's laying across your mat. Shin at a 90-degree angle, and then right arm to the right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Press the hips slightly forward here for gate pose. Come back down towards the front of your mat. Lift that left leg off the mat to plank, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side, raise the right leg up, place the shin across your mat at a 90-degree angle, and then rise on up for gate pose on the other side. Left arm on the left leg, right arm reaching up and over. Deep stretch in the right side. Good, bring it back to the front of your mat, step that foot back, and then exhale to downward dog. Bring the knees down to the mat, and walk the hands out just a little bit. One last little back bend here in puppy pose. Open the shoulders, open the chest, open the neck towards the mat. Keep the hips over the knees. And take a few deep breaths here. Good. Coming forwards now into Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders. Pull that chest forwards. Good. Bring the hands back next to the chest. Sink back on top of the shins, and then interlace the hands behind your back. Open the chest up towards the ceiling. And release. Next inhale, reach the arms up overhead, palms together. Bring the hands to your chest. And just take a second to thank yourself for practicing, for taking that time to show up on the mat. And we'll finish there. So thank you so much for practicing with me. Leave a like if you liked the video, and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Have a fantastic and relaxing rest of your day. I will see you next time.